Hey guys, welcome back. It's Joji, and in today's video, I will be doing another makeup comparison for this series I called Which One Won. Today's makeup that I'm going to compare is foundations, you guys. Here I have the PAT McGrath Sublime Perfection Foundation, very iconic, and of course, the Luminous Silk Foundation from Giorgio Armani that everybody knows. We are going to compare together side by side and see how it goes. These two are very similar in finish, luminous finish, glowy, and also natural, medium coverage. And if I am not mistaken, Pat McGrath actually helped to develop this foundation, and later on, she came out with her own line, which is the PAT McGrath Labs. If you are interested, then just keep on watching. I will be doing my primer right now so you guys can see. I'm using the Too Faced. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that sit for about 1 to 2 minutes. I'm gonna get my coffee, then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so the primer have set for at least about 3 to 4 minutes, so I think it is good enough. I'm going to apply the Pat McGrath foundation here and the Luminous Silk over the side. I have two clean sponge right here because I don't want to mix them. And let me just shake this Pat McGrath. So I'm just gonna go and try one pump for now. So that is the coverage after one pump with the sponge application. I am not satisfied because I feel like it didn't really cover much. Also in Pat McGrath, I'm in shade light medium 13. It might be light for me towards the summer, but for now it's fine. And now let's apply the Giorgio Armani. So just one pump. And this is a clean sponge. And apply it here. There you have it, Giorgio Armani, Pat McGrath. So you can see the difference that this one is a bit lighter and this one is just perfect for my skin right now. For Giorgio Armani, I'm in shade 6.5. Shade wise, I prefer the Giorgio Armani because I feel like it's the closest to my skin tone. Maybe I need to go a little bit darker with Pat McGrath, but I haven't seen a lot of shade range that I would like. But anyway, let's take a look at the first layer of each foundation. There's definitely that luminosity that you can see on my skin. Pat McGrath has a little bit as well. I'm going to build up with both foundation for the second time. So let's do another pump. Alright, second build up, and I think I'm pretty good with that coverage right now. So let's do Giorgio Armani again. Okay, so Giorgio Armani pump is funny. I don't know if it's like almost empty or something, but it doesn't come out straight. Already, so that is the Giorgio Armani second build up. As you can see, I am satisfied with everything. So let's talk about the criteria for this comparison. I based with the performance, the quality, and the cost. And let's discuss about the quality first. Both foundations are very, very nice. They are so similar. The quality of the way how they formulated it doesn't smell super strong, doesn't smell funky. Packaging wise, both of these foundations looks very nice, very luxurious. But if I were to choose, I already mentioned earlier, I really like the packaging of this. I just like the combination of that luxury and vintage looking, and that's why this is the winner for packaging. Both of them are really good quality. I cannot decide. Let's talk about the cost and of course what's in the product, like the quantity. So Giorgio Armani is $82 Canadian. It has 30 ml and also has a 12 month shelf life after you open. Pat McGrath is $90 Canadian, but it has 35 ml. So 5 ml more than Giorgio Armani, and the difference is about $8. This one has also 12-month shelf life, and this is also sort of a serum foundation. And now let's talk about the performance. Formula wise, I would say that Pat McGrath is a bit on the watery side, although it's a liquid finish, but a little bit more watery and runny. Giorgio Armani is watery and runny, but just slightly thicker. I would say slightly thicker. Also, the shades for my skin tone, I do prefer the Giorgio Armani one because I feel like it does really blend on my skin. I feel like the undertones are on point for my skin tone as well. So take a look at the result for both of this foundation. And you can decide which finish and which quality you like better. To me, honestly, it doesn't look different. It's just maybe slightly the shade. This is a bit lighter. Coverage, I would say, again, it's pretty similar. I couldn't see anything. So up close, you can see there I have a little bit of that sun damage here. Yeah, I can't see the difference. It's just about performance later, and I hope you guys find this useful. Make sure to watch at the very end to see which one won actually on this foundation. It's very hard, but we are really going to try to see which one is the best. I will see you in about a few hours after wearing this, and I hope you enjoy. Have a nice day. Bye guys. Hey guys, I'm back and I wanted to show you the result of the comparison that we did this morning around 8 a.m. and right now it is 11:20 a.m. So it's been about 3 hours and this is how it looks like. It is just me. I just did finish my makeup this morning, so you can take a look at how the foundation performed. I feel like it is a reasonable performance so far. I don't see crazy oily coming out or like depositing. It's actually really nice looking right now. I feel like it's the perfect hour for the foundation to look like just more natural and just kind of blending on the skin. And so far, because I already did apply some blush on, actually I don't have any bronzer. Normally I don't put too much when I do a comparison, especially a foundation, so I just put a little bit of concealer here and then a blush, and then I set it with a powder as well. So the foundation right here from Pat McGrath, it's perfect. I don't think it is really light for my skin. I just feel like after you put the blush on and some color, it doesn't look as crazy, but I still prefer this color. So we are going to see later if I check back with you around 9 hours today to see how they really perform. So I will see you guys in just a few hours. Bye! Hey guys, I am back. So it's exactly 9 hours since I applied this foundation this morning, and you can take a look at the result. I did not touch up, so no powder, but you can see my skin is definitely oily. My forehead is like, oh my god, it's the most oiliest I've ever seen. But the thing that I am impressed the most with both of this foundation actually is it didn't lift, it didn't cling on my dryness, it did not separate, so which is really good. It's perfect. It's exactly what I'm looking for a foundation. So let's take a look at around the nose area if we have some deposit or something. Honestly, you guys, I don't see a lot. Maybe if there is something like a tiny bit, so you can take a look at as well. There. And right there, so like it's so good. Maybe some foundation come off here because I was eating earlier and the lipstick came here, so I just have to remove it. But other than that, I couldn't tell the difference. You can judge. So this is the Pat McGrath and this is the Luminous Silk. Both are super oily, but I don't mind because it's been 9 hours and I feel like that's a lot of time for me. Normally around 7 to 8 hours would be fine, but didn't touch it up, so it's really impressive. And then let's talk about the performance and maybe the formulation wise of each foundation. Pat McGrath is more on the watery side, and I feel like Giorgio Armani has a little bit more grip and just a little bit more thicker formula. Pat McGrath is more watery, but again the coverage is not an issue because it does cover. But when I apply the Giorgio Armani, I just feel like it does travels a bit more than the Pat McGrath because of the formula, but it definitely covers. So this is just my own opinion. I feel like the Giorgio Armani formula, because it's a little bit thicker, it goes a long way, and it's just, I feel like it just covers better. So that's what I'm gonna base just between the formula and the way how I feel, because really, if you take a look at right now, it's so similar. So yes, I am choosing the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation as a winner for this comparison because of those reasons that I just gave you guys. But other than that, there is nothing wrong with this foundation. The performance is really the same. I don't see any deposit, so it's good. I guess if you are really tight and you really care about the $10 to $15, then I would say choose the Giorgio Armani. You're saving some, but also you're getting probably the most coverage that you want, and you probably like the formula a little bit better. It's just my preference, so I would say I will leave it up to you guys which one you decide. And that's it. Thank you so much guys for watching my videos, and I hope you enjoy. Please give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you on my next video. Thank you guys. Bye.